Yo guys, Ollie Tatty, and today we are back with another Football Manager video that you might notice we're in a game. This is my save that carried over from FM24, not the one I played on YouTube, but one I played off camera. And I've got decently far into it, so you see FM24, that starts in like 2023, so as you can see 2028, we're 5 years into the save. We're doing alright. I'll tell you, we're doing alright. So I'll give you a quick overview. I thought instead of sort of like instead of starting a new FM save and going all the way from the beginning with teams and that, if you still want, we will carry on with the current Middlesbrough one we've got going. But this is all I really doing Football Manager now, and to be honest, I thought why not just put it on YouTube. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough of. I'll take these off as well because I'm not actually watching or listening to anything. But I'll give you a quick walkthrough of where the squad's at. As you can see, top of the Premier League, and I'm pretty sure a win against Villa will see us win the league. Arsenal 4 games left, so that's 12 points. They can get 76. We go up to 76 with a win, obviously goal difference. But I don't mind that, because that means we win the league away at Sunderland, which would be quite funny, I think. And then you can also see below that Europa League semi-final against Ajax, that's mad, isn't it? We've done quite well this season, I will tell you. Not Villa. Oh, maybe Villa, I don't know. I'll show you here. As you can see, from 3rd of July up until 23rd of January, we lost one game. We had quite the run. How many wins is that in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wins in a row. And it was ended by Burton. Of course it was. Then we had a bit of a sticky patch there as well. But yeah, I'm not sure how far we're going to get in this video, how much we're going to do. But yeah, that's what's happening. I'll show you previous results. So last season's Premier League, we finished 6th. Decent result. I had Man United on the final day, which I lost, I think. Either lost or drew, but I didn't beat them. And obviously, had I beat them, would have went above them into might have been a Champions League place. No, that was originally Conference League place because of the coefficient went up. But yeah, season before that finished 9th, which was I think our first season in the Premier League, which you don't mind. Before that, we are in. This is complicated. We're in the Championship. Thank you. As you can see, that's the current season. And that's the season before. That's season before. We won the Championship, 103 points, along with Crystal Palace and Sheffield United. Season before that was obviously that was the first season of the game. So we finished 10th in the Championship first season, which was alright. How many points off playoffs were we? 8. Then obviously won the league, then 9th in the Premier League, then 6th in the Premier League. Now we're about to finish 1st in the Premier League, so that's alright. I haven't won any cups so far. I'm not quite sure actually how far we've got in any of the cups. FA Cup. That is Norwich in the final. Fair enough. Not really too arsed about the cups, as you can probably tell. Lost to Bournemouth. Yeah, it was arsed in the 5th round. You know, I don't really care about the cups at this stage because I mean, while I'm challenging for the league, I'd rather just keep my players fit, and the Europa League as well. You know. There we go, lost 2-0 to Liverpool in the 5th round, season before that. Season before that, we didn't even make it to the 5th round. Or the 4th round. We lost to Man City. We play Man City 15 times every season. So that's fun. Season before that, beat Swansea in the 3rd round. That's good. Lost to Man City. Yep. And season before that, didn't make it to the 4th round. That's good. Lost to Man City 3 years in a row. Lost to Man City in the FA Cup. That's jammy. And Carabao Cup as well. I guarantee at least one time we've played Man City. Oh no, yeah, we won the Carabao Cup. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's not really something you forget about, really. But yeah, we won the Carabao Cup this year. Sorry, that is just the shittest assortment of semi-finalists ever, isn't it? Yeah, beat Wolves 5-0 in aggregate, swept them away, and then you see Hammers in the final. Our route to the final was shocking. So we had West Ham in the final, Wolves in the semis, Wrexham in the quarters, Leeds in the 4th round, 3rd round Brentford, 2nd round we weren't in. It's just the most assortment of 16th in the Premier League ever. But season before that, beat Wednesday 2-0, lost to Villa. Season before that, beat Villa in the 4th round, lost to Brighton. Season before that, 3rd round, lost to Brighton. Okay, so it's Brighton in the Carabao and Man City in the FA Cup. And season before that, we didn't make it to the 3rd round. That's good. That's usually good. Where the hell are we? Oh, we lost on pens to Bolton. That's good. That's very good. But yeah, this is my first season in Europe. I'll show you the squad in a bit. We've done all right, to be honest. If I go, nope. If I go Europa League. What's the journey been like? Did we go through the playoffs? No, I think we were straight in the league phase. I finished 2nd, yeah, not bad. I'll show you who we played. Knockout playoff round, obviously we didn't play. Round 16, beat Benfica, 6-5 in aggregate, that was tough. Probably the toughest game of the season. Juve we beat 2-1 on aggregate, very close. Obviously we've got Ajax in the semis. In the group stage, you cannot sort it by competition, not filter it by competition. We had Besiktas beat 3-0, Apoel Nicosia beat 3-0, Dynamo Kiev beat 3-1, Juventus beat 3-2, we actually had them in the league phase, forgot about that. PAOK, Chuba, Homsek Stockman Ground beat them 3-1. Helsinki beat 2-0. And Sturm Graz beat 5-1 and lost 2-1 at Marseille. So yeah, in terms of the squad, this is what the squad look like at the minute in terms of signing, in terms of players. Sol Bryn's still here, he's my backup keeper. Kane Kessler-Hayden, been here for a while, my backup right back. Dale Fry's still here. Martin Dardai, what a player he is, by the way. Bangura's still here, but I am looking to shift him on because he can't last 60 minutes in the game. His stamina's shot. Like Lennon Miller, very good. 3rd choice DM. Johnny Cardoso, 2nd choice DM, but obviously I'll play 2 DMs, so he starts. Rooney Bargy, you know, Sam Stein, he's a bit of a prat, but he's always begging for playing time. But any time I say, I'll look for a loan for you, then he's like, no, I want to stay here and prove my importance. And it's like, alright. And then he gets injured, so he complains about not having playing time. And he goes, I'm willing to give you a bit more time. And he's been doing that for about 3 seasons now, so he's, as you can see there, gives Sam Stein the appropriate amount of playing time for his parts in the team. Morgan Rogers just signed this season, quite good. Josh Coburn, I was looking to shift him on in the summer. It was between him and Larty and Lath, but both my starting strikers are injured, including Larty Lath, who's obviously still here. So Coburn's been starting. Nathan Patterson, big money signing. I think he's my most expensive signing so far. 37.5 million, but what a right back he is. He's unreal. Can we see his stats? Form. See form. What game is it? Where is it? He had like 3 assists in a game at one point. Why is it not showing it? He had 3 assists in a game. At least. I could have sworn he got 3 assists in a game at one point, but yeah, he's very good. Pato, I call him. That's just some random academy player. Mosquera. Cheap and happy to be a squad player. So he's my 4th choice centre back, but he's got good potential, so he's going to come through at some point. Schablas, some random German who I don't know when I bought him or when I signed him, but he's at the club. He's actually Austrian in real life now. There you go, signed him for 4.5 million. He's fine. He's my backup left back. In Morris, 4th choice DM. He's actually not bad. He's actually I need to play him more considering he's my 4th choice. But yeah, Ryan Gray, rotate with him and Rodgers on the left. Jack Rodoni, Cov fans don't like this, but he was never at Cov in this save, so signed 5.5 million. Very good player. He's very good. He's our Jack. 4.5 stars there. He's good. Didn't realise he was half Italian, but I probably could have guessed. Elanga, if you signed him from Forest, 24.5 mil. Very solid player. Inaki Pena is my starting goalkeeper. Fairly cheap. I had James Trafford last year, but after a year he decided, I want to go to Bayern Munich. I was like, I couldn't convince him not to, so I had to find a keeper on deadline day, which was never ideal, but Inaki Pena come through and yeah, he's good. He makes saves, so you want. Anthony Ralston, I wish he'd fuck off. He's not played a game this season. I try to move him on because he's too aggressive. He always gets booked, and he started games. He started a lot of games for us, but if I look at his stats, yeah, 19 bravery, 18 aggression, 18 determination. He's just a bit of too much of a brute. He's a liability. Murillo, he's very good. 3rd choice centre back, but I'm probably, as Dale Fry gets older, he'll play on left side of the centre half. Also plays left back sometimes, but yeah, Murillo's good. Scott Twine, I didn't know he was still here, to be honest. He needs to go. How many games has he actually played for me? Because he's never actually got consistent starts. Most of my games was 19 in the promotion season. Junior Krupi is my starting striker, and he is very good. That doesn't do it justice, but nice. He's good. How much was he? How much did I buy him for? 35 million, yeah. I was going to buy him, but his agent just kept on hiking up the price. But then he was put on the transfer list, and I was just like, just throw the rest of the budget we have at him. And he's been worth it so far. And obviously Manu. I couldn't bring myself to sell him. Look at those numbers he's put up every time. I mean, look at that in the Premier League, 23 goals. He's declining now, he's 29, but can't bring myself to sell him. Anyone unavailable? Yes, Sam Silvera. Happy to be a fringe player, utility player. I'm happy to have him here as that. Play on either side. Sarmiento, same thing. Obviously, I signed him on here about a month before we signed him in real life, which is quite cool. But he's not as good on here. Well, he's all right. He's actually good. I'll take that back. Mark Casado as well, my main CDM. Not actually got as much potential as I thought he did, but he's still very good at the DM. In terms of previous players, once I've gone through the rest of this, we'll start playing games. Can I go transfer activity, or is there transfer history? Or transfer history. So yeah, that's all the folk we signed there. James Furlong I signed as a backup, left back at one point. 0.8 million from played a lot in that promotion season, but just not in the Premier League, and I've been him off. So he was like 4th choice left back at one point. Patson Powell gone on loan. Marius Wall, I signed him myself, 2.4 million, but it just never worked out for him, unfortunately. Alan Brown, yeah, and I think I signed him before Middlesbrough signed him in real life. I didn't realise I only had him for a season. I thought I had him for longer than a season. Yeah, went back to Preston, which was nice, and then off to Saudi, which don't mind, but played 28 games for us. James Allen. Shani Dieng went to Sunderland for 7 mil, bloody hell. David Strelets, I signed him because we signed him in real life. And he played 7 games, and I made a 5 million profit on him. Fucking hell. That's just 7 games for us. Cheers, David. I should do that more often. Quite a few gems here as well, out on loan, like Rio Patson Powell, Giovanni Quenda, and him at 16 from Sporting's Academy. Lewis Gibson was my 4th choice centre back for 2 seasons. Didn't play much, but it was useful when called upon. Same with Matt Clark there. But as you can see, we've been trying to get him out the door for a few seasons, but those first 2 seasons he was solid. James Trafford there. 4 games for Bayern. I made a 5 million profit on him. He played 30 games for us in the Premier League, getting us Europe. He was like, oh, I want to go to Bayern, it's better for my career. 4 appearances, mate. Not bad. Who's even Bayern starting goalie? That Israeli prick. But yeah, I'll go back. Transfer history. It's the history of the transfer. Finn Azaz switched his allegiance to Israeli, so I've just been trying to bin him off ever since he did that. I was with us for 1 season, then switched to Israeli, and we've been trying to bin him off ever since, because I just can't be associating with them, really. Anyone else? Lucas Engel, finally. No, he's not even binned him off yet. He's with 30 games for us, to be fair, in the Premier League. I didn't realise he did that. And then this fella, Paul Rivera, is probably the closest to being, you can see there, 2.5 stars, closest to being first team level out of the young fellas. Seen before, you can see all of them. Penders, I signed him in like the 1st or 2nd season because he's very underrated. He had very high potential, but he's not worked out. I mean, he's still only 22, like, but anyone else? Alex Gilbert, I've got rid of. Who else? I can sort by fee. Rav Vandenberg, kept him for a couple of seasons, went to Torino for 37 million. I just couldn't turn down that money. Izzy Jones again has to leave after a few. Izzy Jones was so good for me, but has to leave after a few seasons. So grudging me and let him go to Norwich for 30 mil. Norwich mothers. It took Force on loan. Sam Field was a utility midfielder, like 4th choice again. It took Izzy for 30, Darryl Linehan for 17. Norwich paid 50 million for our players and on loan. Thomas Glover, who got shot off. Thank God for that. And then Anthony Dyksdale went to Brest. Dan Barlaser went to New York. I didn't even know about that. Sonny Finch has to leave, which was a shame, but I'll do that as well so you can see. Like, look at that shrewd business. I mean, this was in the Championship, mind, but and that season, Hackney has to leave pretty much straight away. So, and you see some of these like Tuba to Ajax were already predetermined. I could not tell you where Mike Hamilton is right now. We'll have a look at that after, but yeah, Hackney has to leave pretty much instantly just for the betterment of his career. So he went to Southampton and we played Southampton 57 times in the league since, because they come up with us. And Hackney, he's not actually that good. He would have been had he come with us. I just want to see where Mike Hamilton is now. Preston, cool. Anyway, let's play the game. We've got some trophies to win, folks. So strap in. Let's review my team selection. I done available players, please. Pena's not fully fit yet. McGree over Rodgers. Langer. Anyone on? No, actually, no one. That's good. Actually, no, we've got Mosquera on the bench, so we don't need two centre backs. Diane as well. Who do we even put on the bench? Fintari, he can come on the bench. Anyone knackered? No. Patterson's actually back fully fit, so he can go in over Kessler Hayden. Is that what I want to go with? Happy with that. We'll give it. We'll keep Lennon Miller in. Agree. Rooney Bargy. I'm going to keep Langer on the bench just because he's my only sort of makeshift striker option as well. As he would be starting over Rooney Bargy otherwise. Josh Coleman. Yeah, I'm happy to go with that. Cool. So win this and we virtually won the league, which is nice. That's nice, isn't it? We could do the treble, this Middlesbrough treble. Premier League Carabao Cup and Europa League. It's just the most B-Tech treble ever, but trophies are trophies, man. What do you want me to do? Not win them? Let's go. Oh, it's 4 o'clock and it's still light outside. That's fantastic. It doesn't usually take this long to load the match. I'm going to be honest there. There we go, thank you. There's a bit of a downpour there. Who've Villa got? Alfie Devine. Yilmaz, that's a decent signing. There you go. Yeah, don't want to. Yeah. Oh, Boubacar Kamara, what a player. And there's our team. We're in the Masham kit. Josh Coburn's leading the line for a Premier League winning match potentially. Come on. Surely we'd have been better off in our away kit because the weight of our third kit matches the weight of their shorts. Like either kits would have been better, I think. We usually have less possession, but more like shots and target next to you now. So 11th minute highlight. Tackle from Rooney Bargy, fair enough. Go on, Coburn. Josh Coburn, come on. He's played about 5 games this season. Because he's been third choice behind Krupi and Lionlath. Patwell with the assist, like. Cool. Josh Coburn scoring the goal to win Borough of the Premier League. To be fair, he's third choice, but he's still quite good. He's still at least like 3-star and like at least 3.5-star potential. Meatball now to Douglas Luiz. Edge of the box, Boubacar, Douglas Luiz. Oh, just wide. Every time there's an update, it does this. Just turn it up to there. Bangura, McGree. Bangura whips it in. Headed away by Douglas Luiz. Pato now. Cuts inside. Oh. A lot of bodies in the box there, else that would have gone in from Pato. Goal and an assist from the right back, maybe. Usually I give a shout of encouragement around the 20th minute mark, but because we're 1-0 up, I don't really feel the need to at the minute. Come on. Dardai's taking a knock, that's good. Less than ideal. Mosquera, mate, it's your time to shine. You switch over there because he's right-sided. Yeah, like I said, with ahead in shots on target and XG, but behind on possession. That's alright, that's how it usually goes. Also, how little is that Aston Villa 11 change, by the way? They've got a random left back called Guindo and Alfie Devine, but apart from that, that is just an Aston Villa team 5 years into the game. Bargy with the corner, headed away by Pau Torres. Ryan Gray recycles. Rooney Bargy comes this side. Edge of the box to Lennon Miller. Shoots. Just behind. That's going to be half time, I think. There we are. They're all knackered, bless them, but just one more half. You'll find another gate to take charge. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at that Bangura fitness just shot by the second half. And Miller not doing great as well, so bring in Morris at the same time as well. Probably do around the 65th minute or less. Something happens. God forbid another injury. Already got a few out. 2 starting strikers, starting CDM, and one of the centre backs all out injured. I'm the starting goalkeeper. A bit of bad luck with injuries. I sort of like having injuries because it allows me to actually give playing time to the backup players and prove themselves. But obviously having that many injuries to starters isn't ideal. Come on. Hold on here. Big game. Cardoso there, Lennon Miller. 79, Cardoso. Riley McGree, Lennon Miller. Riley McGree. Bangura. Sends McGree through. Come on! Riley McGree puts Borough 2-0 up to essentially win the Premier League. Get in. All the players I brought with me: Solbrin, Alex Bangura, Dale Fry, Riley McGree, Josh Colburn, Emmanuel Lath. Who else? Who else has come with us the whole way? Ian Morris actually signed. Finn Cartwright, sure, you can be in that group as well. All the academy folk. Bangura, Rooney Bargy. Oh, what the hell was that? Martinez, mate, what are you doing? We're 3-0 up. Lennon Miller's actually more knackered than Bangura, so I'll bring him off for Aidan Morris. And Ryan agrees on a yellow, so I'll bring Rodgers on actually. Then we'll bring Bangura off later. 3-0 up. Yeah, it's Dibby. If you know, you know. Dibby with the corner. Off the bar. Play by Cardo, sort of Baranek here. To Kamara, to Nedeljkovic. Nothing come of it. It's looking like it'll be Bangu and Rooney Bargy coming off. Hopefully one of Latil, I think, will be back and Coburn will play the full 90. I think Graffer. Villa have one back. I'm not asked. Shablas. And Elanga or Rodoni. Rodoni's pleased, so actually no. I want to play Stein as much as possible, so he gets injured and I don't have to constantly worry about him and his promise. So I just keep players who I either promise to play more, I just keep them on for like the full 90. Just play them as much as possible so they get injured. I know it's like not in, I wouldn't do that in real life, mine, but you know. Oh, off the post from John McGinn. He was offside anyway, not bad. Nah, if there's someone in football that you can't call not bad, it's John McGinn, in it. Oh, you probably kind of feel like a Birmingham fan or where did he come through? Was it Motherwell he come through or Tittenham or somewhere? But yeah. Apart from that, he's like a Melody. Oh, Baranecchia as another. So I don't know what I do here. I want to say focus, but that always gets them. I'm just going to leave that. If it happens, it happens. It'll be funny, I think. Let's not do this. Nedeljkovic. Mosquera picks it up. A minute left. Shablas clears. Anderson wins the header. Baranecchia. Dibby's going all the way. Ooh, was that a save from Solbrin? Yeah, it was. Oh, Emi Martinez is coming up. Imagine he equalises after dropping that clanger. I didn't. We've won the league, I think, pretty much. Yeah. We've won the league, essentially. Yeah. Not everyone's buzzing. I say not playing as well as we can. We were 3-0 up at one point. Admittedly from Martin's mistake, so maybe it should have been 2-2, but yeah. What do you mean Solbrin? Solbrin did not score. I'll tell you one thing for free. Solbrin did not score that goal. Dada is injured. Let's find out on 1-4. We qualified for the Champions League, that's good. We were going to anyway to the Europa League. 45 million for next season. Signed. Dardai's out for 3 weeks. So Dale Fry and Christian Mosquera. The final few games of the season then. How many have we got left? 7 games left. So we'll do 3 in. We'll do another 2 in this video. So that's 3 because obviously we were going over all the stuff before. Then we'll do 5 in the next video and finish the season off. Apologies that this is a bit of a weird place to start a series, I guess, but you know. If you do want me to continue the Boris Save I already have on the channel, do let me know. We're going to win the league away at the back end, that's funny that. And then we get to then our first home game after that is at home to Leeds. Oh, no Leeds fans will make that journey, will they? Kevin Shard is injured, don't know why I'm asked like, but hold a team meeting. Sure. Talk to team about title chances. Anthony Ralston's pessimistic, but everyone else is buzzing. That's good. Even Josh Coburn, man. Honestly, he's played 7 games this season, and to be fair, he's coming clutch when it was needed him the most. So, I wish there was there was more dialogue options. And I would just say to him, your professionalism has been top tier, you know. None of them really agree with. We're a better team than Sunderland and should be. I'm going to say that. I might just say that. Alright, sorry. I've accidentally pissed them off. Lads were 1 point away from winning the league. Nah, fuck off. Prick. Shit. Stop piling in own goals now. Youth candidate evaluation decision. Elite prospect Scott Jones. That's a Mohawk. Wow. That Mohawk at 15. How have you not got the shit kicked out of you at school, fella? Sign all of them. Yeah, I'll just take as many youth players as we can. You know. Okay. I don't know how to offer them contracts, man, but cool. Let's go win the league. I'm quite cold actually, which is weird because I was boiling earlier. I actually had to come home from uni because I was feeling ill because I was that warm and tired. And I think I've got full, at least minimum 8 hours sleep for about a week, so yeah. Martin Dada's injured. Is Murillo back? 75 minutes. That's good. Mascara can come in and get Murillo on that bench this instant. Anyone else fit? I mean, Peña's not going to play, but he can come on the bench instead of that. Kruby's still injured. Manu's still injured. Probably still our best team, won't it? Bryn, Pato, Mosquera, Fry, Bangura, Lennon Miller, Johnny Cardoso, Ian Morris, probably she'll start more than Lennon Miller. He needs to sharpen this up. Reedy Bargy, Sim Stein, Alan Gray, Josh Coburn. That's boss. Let's go win us the league, fellas. So they want the pressure lifted. Noted. Yeah. Come on. I do need to do other things before 6 o'clock as well. It's 20 past 4 at the minute, so yeah, probably only 2 more. No, something else has to go to anything. Yeah, pressure lifted. Well, they've got Dennis Undav, that's good. Tyler Morton as well, they've got some good signings. There's the Borough team that's going to win the league. Well, that's slightly subpar. I mean, how many of those are actual starters? Pato is, Dale Fry is, Bangura is, Cardoso is, and McGree is, I guess. And Bargy sort of, but it's like an A&a-half team. Or would you say B&a-half? Yeah, how are you? Come on, Barrett. Pretty fun of Sunderland managing to get no XG from a shot on target. How have you managed 0 XG from a shot on target? Surely every shot on target has at least 1 XG. Unless it's a P roller. Like if you don't kick it with enough power to actually cross the line. But he's going on target, but he didn't actually reach the target. Sure, that's got to be it, right? A shot on target with 0 XG. Anyway, 0-0 after 20 minutes. Encourage them. And watch at the bottom, they'll all be buzzing. Apart from Bruni Bargy. Right. Why? Frustrated by the feet. Fuck up, man. You big Swede. Go on, big Swede. Take that corner. Got a second chance to whip it back in. Edge of the box to Mosquera. Aidan Morris. Cardoso. Sent Bangura. He's going to whip it in. No, it's a penalty. Ref's given a pen. Borough have a pen at the stadium is shite to go 1-0 up to win the Premier League. Or do we? We do. Who's taking that? It's Stein, isn't it? I think he's got a penalties. Yeah, Stein's taking it. Come on, fella. You'll be etched in Middlesbrough history by scoring this. And I've not wanted to play you at all for the last 3 seasons. You fucking knobhead. Oh my god. We've recorded though, Bangura. Oh, I want Dale Fry to score the winner, like. Get Dale. Because Dale, at this point, Dale Fry will have been a first team member for 12 years. Let him score the winner, man. Absolute thunder bastard of an header in the box. 90th minute corner. Go on. Might stick him up front for the final 10, see what happens. As if we've got any other strikers, like, so. Yeah, fuck it, I'll put Dale up. If we are winning, I'll put Dale up front for the last 10. To be fair, we only need a point, so. That's genuinely the best finish I've seen Aidan Morris have, including real life. Yeah, we're dominating on every metric bar possession. Cool. Good finish. Half time, fellas. How are we in? Yeah. Come on. All buzzing. You're all buzzing there. Dale Fry's still at full fitness, yeah, and probably get away with whacking him up front for the final 10. And Bangura is the only one that's really dropped fitness, so probably hold out at the 70th minute for subs, really. Pat over the corner. Who's getting a bonnet on this? Stein. Cool. He's done it. After he missed the penalty, he scored an absolute deflected thunder bastard. And as it stands, Borough are Premier League champions. Already Barty's buzzing now, man. You were frustrated earlier. What happened? Dale Bangura. McGree intercepted. Jewison Bennett. Ponso. Julian Ponso. has equalised. A twist of the tail. Go on, Goldberg, lad, press. Go on, press. Go on. Oh, Dan Neil's injured. Who is the other fella they have? I forget his name, you know. Because they've just sort of got a trio of like home nations, defenders and midfielders. It's quite like, because they've either got Dan Neil, they've got Dan Ballard, they've got Trey Hume. Who else is it? I forget his name, you know. It's the one that like snogged a ref or something and started getting a piggyback. Or he gave some. He got a piggyback or someone. I forget his name. What is it? What's it called? 2-1, fair enough. What is his name? What is that fella's name? I'm asking. What is he called? Yeah, I'm going to encourage you. Bangura, mate, you are coming off. Because you are positively knackered, my son. Where's Sunderland on here? Luke O'Neill, yeah. Also Dennis Serkin as well. Is that everyone? Yeah. O'Neill or O'Nine? Who cares? He's in Nobed. Who's knackered? Really Bargies are knackered. Johnny Cardoso as well. I feel very frustrated. I don't mind bringing you off. Bring on a Langer as well. And 85th minute, I'll bring on Kessel Raiden because Paddle's knackered and Stickdale Fry up front for the shits and gigs. Imagine actually equalises though. Oh well, that's not happening. Riley McGree's died. Instead of putting Dale Fry up front, let's be sensible about things, eh? It's always my wingers and my fullbacks that I have to sub off every single game. There's like one of like the CDMs or the Camel Striker. Can we score, please? It's sort of a blessing in disguise because then we can win it at home against Leeds, unless Arsenal drop points, which they're on here. I've just realised Arsenal are second. That's quite funny. In Morris now. Through ball to Rodgers. Morgan Rodgers. I brought him home for his homecoming and he scored the goal. He's equalised in the 96th minute at the Stadium of Shite to bring it to 2-2, get Middlesbrough the final point they need to become Premier League champions. Morgan Rodgers, you absolute gangster. There you go. Oh wow. Oh yes. Yes, let me talk about the statistical bit. We didn't get the result we wanted, but you should all be very delighted if we win the statistical battle. Fuck off, we've won the Prem. No, we did. We did seal the title today. We genuinely did win the title. We did. What am I on about? We did. Yes, we won. We've done it. Look, Arsenal 4 games left, 12 points. That you only get 76. We've got 77. We've won the league. Look, that's C. That means champion. We've done it. We've won the league. Liam Manning's livid. My PC's about to take off. That's good. We've won the league. That's good. Surely my name goes down in Middlesbrough folklore. Riley McGree's died. That's not okay, but you know, Middlesbrough do the double. I can hear noises outside. Middlesbrough have done the double after they captured the English Premier Division title. Middlesbrough have won the English Premier League Division and Carabao Cup this season. Middlesbrough will certainly look back at some great wins along the way. Perhaps the most notable including a highly impressive 4-0 dismantling of Man United. I think that was the first game of the season. Because the last game of last season we lost to Man United and they finished above us. I was like, oh great, first game of the season, Man United, they're going to batter us. We battered them. A 2-0 win versus Newcastle, their 3-1 victory over Tottenham, and a 2-0 triumph against Man City. Middlesbrough were only considered to have a slight chance of winning the Premier League, but manager Ollie Tight overcame considerable odds and has deservedly received plaudits for guiding Borough to an unlikely double trophy haul. It was a superb season for Borough as they claimed the title to back up their pre-season credentials. Oh, those pre-season credentials. Title lifted the Sky Bet Championship with Middlesbrough in 2025 and can now add further success to a growing list of honours and an impressive managerial career. Nico, mate, honestly, if Middlesbrough start winning things, I'm not bothering me. Juninho in disbelief following Middlesbrough Premier League Division success. If we actually won the Premier League, I think I'd actually just jizz everywhere, like... everywhere. I'm requesting a new contract. I'm not going to do that. Riley McGree taking the shine away from everything. Won the title at the Stadium League. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Now we can just focus fully on the Europa League. Okay. Cool. Our budget next season is going to be £800 billion. To be fair, it is because, like, obviously Steve Gibson, local businessman, like, you know, it's winning the Premier League. That'd do wonders for the town itself. Imagine how much that'd actually do for Borough, considering the state it's in at the minute. I was in Borough Town Centre on Saturday night, and oh my god, it was horrible. Yeah. Come on. Final game of the episode. First round of the Europa League semi-final. I can probably just get away with playing Stein in the league now, because they're just dead rubber now. Krupi resumes full training, that's good. But Murillo's injured again. Facial laceration following a strength challenge in training. Just stay there, it's fine. He's out for first leg in the Leeds game, sorry. We have one centre back though. That's an ideal. Though Lennon Miller can play centre back in extreme circumstances. Chance of sneaking a win. Okay, let's hear about that then. Let's go beat Ajax Amsterdam, right? And Morgan Rogers on the left. Just need to unhide the unavailable players just a second. You get out. You get out. You get out. Cool. Inaki Peña's back, so he can play now. Anyone knackered in the first 11? No, that's good. That's good. Big fan of that. Right. Any of you ready to play? Nope. So what do I need? I need another centre back, which is less than ideal. Yeah, centre back, a striker, and just someone else really. Fancy coming. Law McCabe, you can definitely come into the fold. Striker and a centre back. AJ Matthews, you can be the striker. And the centre back. He's going to be Ivanos. Who are you? Ooh. 4-star potential. Welcome to the fold, mate. And not the band that created the Lego Ninjago theme song. Squad number will be given to one player. Sure. Ivanos. Welcome number 51. Come on. Let's get a really positive first leg result so we can sort of relax a bit in the second. You see, against Juventus, we only won the first leg 1-0, so that was nervy in the second leg. I actually played that game before, and I know what you're thinking. No, I did not save scum. I didn't save scum. It went to penalties, and it's the second time this save has gone to penalty since I loaded it over to FM26, and they don't do penalties. It just freezes the game, so I had to quit. So I don't call that safe coming. Don't know about you, but Ajax have a team. Steven Bergwijn, Myron Boadu. What player he was meant to be. Consis Sauerwell there. Kenneth Taylor. Gerald Harto's still there. Bro, if he's cheap enough, I might pick him up. I saw Ryan Gravenberch was playing for Marseille in this, and he was only 35 mil, so I might pick him up for next season if I have a good budget. Wrench as well. He should be good. If not too expensive. That's a good pass. What a goal, Rooney Bargy. What a goal. Oh my god. It might have been offside. It was offside. God damn it. I was meant to start Rodoni in this game, wasn't I? Yeah. Meant to start Rodoni, but oh well. No, Rodoni can start in the Premier League games, and Stein can start in the Europa League. Stein's been good in the Europa League so far. You are going to be encouraged. Yeah, boom, everyone buzzing. That all over Ajax apart from possession. It's just the way it goes, man. You can't do anything about it. So, who is Parathenop? I believe it's Inter Milan, but I just want to check. Bloody hell, he was miles off there. He was miles off. I saw it with my own. I see these things with my own eyes. He was miles off. He's got a good goal scoring record, like, so probably one to watch out for. Yeah. Well, it's 1-1 now, technically. This is Inter Milan, isn't it? Napoli, right? Di Lorenzo captain, Zambo Anguissa. So the last 4 teams in the Europa League: Ajax, Wolfsburg, Napoli, and Borough. Cool. Approaching half time here. If you can't be winning, you know, it's a good job we're not losing, isn't it? So, go on, Del Fry. Go on. Stein, hit it. Pato's going to hit it. Oh, unlucky Pato, lad. But yeah, everyone's already knackered. Fry, Rodgers, Bangura. Yeah, it didn't work out for Rodgers at Villa in this year, so I brought him back. He was like 4 mil, so you know him and McGree both been very deserving that left wing spot. It's hard to choose between them. Okay, yeah, there's Boadu. Half time. Come on, lads. Better second half, eh? A better second, eh? Show me something else in the second half. Show me goals, not to them, for us. Ideally for us. It's mental because I'm looking at the time. I'm meant to be in a lesson now at uni, but yeah, I felt ill earlier, so not much I can do to help that. I'm cold now as well, so once this game is done, I'm going to put my hoodie on. I'm recording for over an hour, but it's gone like the wind, hasn't it? It's bloody gone like the wind. Go on, Rogers. Go on, counter, lad. Go on, fella. Go on, fella. Oh. Sure. What the hell's going on there? Ian Morris now. Pato. Back to Morris. To Rooney Bargy. To Josh Coburn. Back to... Okay. We're offside anyway, money. Yeah. Go on, Pato. Win that. Well in, Pato. He's won it high. To Stein. Back to Pato. Send Bargy through. Oh, Coburn can't quite get the finish on it. Yeah, I'll reiterate, considering the fact that this is his 8th game of the season, however, 40 odd, Josh Coburn's professionalism has been exceptional. He's come back into the team and it's just acted like he's been there the whole time. I forgot as well, Dardai actually wanted to leave either in January at the start of the season. Oh, Bargy, man. But I actually managed to convince him to sign a new contract instead. He's one of my best players. I think he's actually better at CDM, but he's also my best centre-back, so... I'm thinking about signings for the Champions League. I probably ought to sign a good CDM. Although I do want Gravenberch, so if he's decent, at least 3.5 star, then I'll get him. I want a new left back as well because I just can't keep on relying on Bangura. He can probably stay and be a backup, and then I'll send Chablas out on loan or something. And maybe get a new attacking mid in. Probably actually let a sub folk off now. Try and get a goal. Rodoni, Elanga, and Chablas. Yeah, maybe see if I can sell Stein to more Rodoni here. Either a backup for Rodoni or a starter over Rodoni. I think with Lightenlath and Krupi, I should be alright in the striker department. And the wingers are good enough anyway. Got McGree and Rogers on the left there, fine. And Ilanga and Bargy on the right, I think that's good enough anyway. Not Sarmiento and Silvera play both wings. I'll probably shift one of them on. Probably be Silvera. I think maybe 1 or 2 CDMs. I'll probably get rid of Aidan Morris. Don't want to do a shout just yet because if we score off this and then I'm like, oh, come on, we can encourage them. I shall now. Shouting after they've just encouraging them after they just scored. It's like, well, what? Or to be fair, it still would have made sense because encouraging them, Rodoni, come on. That was like immediately after encouraging them. You know what I'm trying to get though, you know. Thank you, Jack Rodoni. Rodoni. It's probably my name, right? Lennon Miller. Any starters need fitness? No, everyone's fine. Ivanos. No, actually, no. I'm not just gonna give someone pity minutes. Yes, Silvera can come on just because Rogers yellow card, I suppose. Silvera gets some minutes. Imagine we can get another here. Completely turn the tie on its head. Although this is the home game, or else we probably should have won this. But to be fair, home and away doesn't really mean as much as it maybe does to other folk. Like, it's still football. Josh Corbin, that I think that was off. That was off, I think, but if it's not, I'll absolutely take that. Josh Corbin, please. Bugger. All manner of bugger. I forgot what I was saying before that, but yeah. Unlucky fella, keep your head up. Any chance for another? 1-1 in the other game as well. There we are. Talk play for in the second leg in both ties. Oh. Everyone's buzzing. So it wasn't, I was happy with the result but not the performance. It was I was happy with the performance but not the result. So I wasn't even really happy with the performance anyway. We should be winning at home if we're serious about this, which apparently we are. Apparently we are serious about winning the treble, but you know, it's... Yeah. We'll put up until the next game. Let's do a bit of admin, finish it off. Rodoni rescues Middlesbrough? Yes, he does. Kim Joo-sung. How old are you? How old are you, Kim? 27. You look alright, actually, you know. $1.5 mil for him. That's not bad. You know, Kim Joo-sung, you can come onto my shortlist, mate. That's not a euphemism from him. Cool, yep. Everyone's come in. So see, in the next game, we'll play our first home game since winning the league at home at Leeds. We'll play the second leg of the Europa League tie. And we've got another 2 dead rubber Premier League games against Man City and Arsenal, to be fair. And maybe a European final as well to finish it all off. Can I look at the Premier League table? Yeah, so good job we won the league now, considering we're playing 2nd and 4th to finish it off. Leeds are 9th as well, that's nothing bad. Sunderland were bottom of the league, I didn't even know that. Wow. Have they all been relegated? Not mathematically, but Sunderland would need to score 30 goals to not be relegated and win every game, and hope Leicester lose every game. So Sunderland are down, which is but you know, Newcastle in 3rd, fair enough. But yeah, actually that is all to see in the next episode. And again, I'll reiterate, like I said, if you do want me to continue the other FM saver on this channel, the Middles one to start from this season, do let me know down below, but I'll probably continue this one on the channel as well. Although this was the one I played off camera, but I just think I enjoy this so much not to make content out of it and let people know how it's going. I was supposed about it on Twitter and I just wonder, do people actually give a shit? Or, but you know, team selection advice, I'll pick the team, thank you. Fitness tests. Dara, Sarmiento and Casado. Okie dokie. That is going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. If you do want to see more FM26, let me know down below. And I'll see you guys. One thing I will say as well. Obviously, while I was playing the original FM26 save on the channel, I wasn't enjoying it too much, but loading my old save on FM26 has helped me get a grasp of it, and obviously they're constantly releasing new updates and making it better and smoother, so I'm happy with it now. I still probably would do prefer FM24, but yeah, it's loading my old save over has helped me get to grips with the new UI and all that stuff, so yeah, but yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to drop a comment. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.